One device, 4 benefits. Ventilation, heating, cooling, hot water. The compact heat pump combi unit PKOM4 not only provides ventilation, heating and cooling for modern low-energy houses, but also hot water generation. Thanks to its innovative patented 2-circuit heat pump technology and the intelligent heat recovery system, it achieves optimum efficiency values.
Hi, my name's Lewis. I'm one of the engineers here at Total Home Environment, and today I'm going to be talking about the PKOM4 compact service unit and the touchscreen controller and how best to navigate through it. Just so you know a little bit more about the PKOM, it is a ventilation system with a heat recovery heat exchanger inside. It also houses 2 heat pumps. One is responsible for the domestic hot water cylinder, the heating of that in the lower half, and the other is responsible for the space heating and cooling. The heat recovery system is a very efficient heat exchanger inside. It will extract about 90% of the heat from the outward going air. The outward going air is an extract from your bathroom and your kitchen, and that heat is then passed to the fresh filtered air that is coming from the outside, where any pollen and particulates have been taken out by the filter before it heads off into the property. This system needs to stay on 24 hours a day. It's almost like a climate control. It helps you keep your doors and windows shut so you can have a airtight property which is well ventilated to reduce any mold and help with humidity control and things like that. The PKOM4 system is very low touch. It runs in the background. It takes care of the ventilation, your fresh air, your extracted air. It takes care of your space heating when needed. When there's a temperature fall in the property, it will help put extra heat into the place. In the summertime, if needed, the space cooling will come on if there's an overheat in the property, just to help reduce the temperature a couple of degrees. And it will also heat the domestic hot water. When you start drawing off hot water and it's replenished with cold, the heat pump will kick on and help bring that back up to temperature. When you come to the controller, the system will have a black screen. You just tap it anywhere to wake it up. This is the home screen. There are 4 options, 2 of which are shaded out because they are automatically controlled by the PKOM, and the other 2 are the options that you can change. If I select the top icon, it will display the 5 modes that the system can be set into. We have automatic, summer, winter, vacation and hot water. The system can stay in automatic all year round as it decides what season it is in. It will be able to heat and cool depending upon the selected season. If we need to force the system into another mode, we can simply select it by pressing summer, which will mean the system will still ventilate and it will cool if required. If we put the system into winter, the system will only allow to heat, but it will constantly ventilate whilst doing so. And then the other modes we have are vacation and hot water. Vacation can be set if you are going away on holiday for a couple of weeks. We can go into vacation, we can select the date of return, the month, the year, and the lowered temperature that will be required for an unoccupied house. And then OK to finalise. And now the system will be in vacation mode. And then we have a final option of hot water. In this mode, the system will not ventilate and it will not heat and it will not cool. As you can see, the fans have gone off. The next active icon on the screen is the temperatures. If we press the icon, it gives you 4 options. You have scheduler, normal mode, lowered mode, and cooling mode. The scheduler is for the ability to set different target temperatures in a 24-hour period. You can use normal mode for during the daytime, so when you want increased temperature for all the living spaces, and then you can set a time for perhaps bedtime or when the house is going to be unoccupied during the day. you can bring that temperature down and ask it to go into lowered mode, and then this saves you having to come to the controller to adjust the temperature. You will need to know what sort of times that you'll want these settings to come in, because it will need to be set by the building management team or by Total Home Environment. The way of switching the scheduler on is simply press the on, and when highlighted white it is active, and then when you want to switch it off, go to off. And then you've got the cooling mode. So in the summertime, this is the target that you'd like to get the property to reach when cooling is active. To set these temperatures, you can press the thing, highlight it white, and then it's simply add or take away a temperature, and then OK to confirm. Same for lowered, and same for cooling. For the heating or cooling to activate, the temperature will need to be 0.5 degrees below the normal mode or lowered mode, and to switch off the heating it will get 0.5 degrees above that temperature. Same for the cooling mode, but when the property overheats by half a degree, it will switch the cooling on, and then it will stay on until it gets to half a degree below the target. The fan speeds and the hot water temperature settings can't be adjusted. These are all automatic and set by the system, as is the menu button is also inactive. Close to the controller there is a boost switch. Once this button has been pressed, it will increase the airflow to exchange the air at a higher rate for a set time of 15 minutes. If this needs to be extended, once the 15-minute duration is ended, press the button again and it will go for another 15 minutes. As a part of the heating plan, there is also a heated towel rail fitted into the bathrooms. These are meant to be used for a couple of hours a day during the winter, just on a timer or a boost drying function. But these shouldn't be left on all day, every day during the winter, as you do not want it to become a part of the primary heating and actually overtake the PKOM's drive for the heating system.